Now that you are in a deep trance, we are going to give you a trigger, or reinforce it if you already have it. The trigger is I am a Vaporeon plush, and then an amount of time less than 8 hours. If you use this trigger, you will undergo the transformation that you are about to experience again at whatever speed you want. Additionally, you will instantly turn back into a human if you try to use the reset phrase I am not a Vaporeon plush. If anyone says the reset phrase you are not a Vaporeon plush, or if the amount of time that you said in the trigger has passed. Now your transformation will begin. First, feel a slight tingling sensation over your entire body as your skin turns into a soft, felt-like fabric, any hair that you have disappearing as it does so. Most of your fabric is sea blue, but the fabric on the back of your head and on your forehead is dark blue. Your fabric is also nice and warm, as well as oh so very soft, making you feel like a soft blanket wrapped around a relaxing ball of warmth. Just enjoy drifting with this feeling as your insides become soft and light cotton. Unfortunately, cotton is not as strong as muscles are, so your ability to move is rather limited. And when your tail forms, it will be filled with extra cotton that will keep you from being able to move it more than a little bit, only allowing you to easily make small movements to get more comfortable. However, you won't want to move with how lazy and relaxed you're starting to feel, a pleasant haze drifting over your mind. Not only that, but you are also starting to feel loved and cared for. These feelings will become stronger when someone cuddles or snuggles you, or even just keeps you near them like a plushie. If no one does any of this for 10 minutes, you'll see and feel me, an nine-tailed fox with the world's softest and fluffiest tails, cuddling you until someone else does something with you. Whenever either of these things happens, you will feel so loved and cared for that you won't be able to help going limp, relaxing in their presence. Now, feel how your arms and legs and hands and feet are changing, becoming simple cylinders with rounded ends. Your new limbs aren't very grippy, making them useless for things like door handles and phones. However, they are more than good enough for gripping things like blankets and pillows, as well as other plushies. However, why would you even want to hold anything? That relaxing and lazy feeling has only been getting stronger, so why would you ever want to use your hands for anything other than getting even comfier and cozier? Next, feel your face stretching forwards as it is turned into the cute face of a Vaporeon plushie. As this happens, your mouth becomes a simple black line of fabric across your face, similar to how your nose becomes a small black dot of fabric. Even though your nose and mouth are now just black fabric, you will still be able to breathe just fine. Additionally, because your mouth can no longer open, you will only be able to make happy quiet noises. As for your eyes, they become simple black half circles of fabric with white circles in them. While you will still be able to see things through these fabric eyes, they will be fuzzy and hard to focus on. But that's fine, because it will be one less thing to have to think about, letting you relax in lazy bliss even more. After that, a long tail that splits at the end forms while a long fabric strip with a wavy top forms that goes from the top of your spine to where your tail splits. Your tail is the same sea blue as most of your body, and the line of fabric is dark blue just like the fabric on the back of your head. Your tail is filled with extra cotton, making it much heavier than the rest of your soft body. Because of this, you will barely be able to move, taking a half hour to simply cross a bed. However, this extra cotton isn't there for no reason. That cotton stores extra coziness and happiness, making you constantly feel cozy, as well as extra happy in addition to the relaxation and laziness that has been getting stronger. Additionally, your tail also stores up energy so that if you need to get food or water or use the bathroom, you'll get a burst of energy just large enough to allow you to easily do those things and then return to where you had been. Now, 3 large fins are forming on your head. One is on the top of your head, and the other 2 are on the sides. They are made of a long blue cylinder of fabric that goes straight out, and connected to that and your head are trapezoid-shaped sections of slightly thinner yellow fabric that make up the bulk of your fins. These fins act like antennas, absorbing the happiness and comfort that you make other people feel, and making you feel them as well. So the more joy and comfort that you bring to someone as a plushie, the more joy and comfort you'll feel. Next, a wide circle of white fabric forms around your neck. This circle of fabric acts like a magnet, pulling any negative thoughts and feelings out of your mind before you can even notice them, and then destroying them with all of the happiness and relaxation that is in you. It also pulls away any thoughts not related to being a plushie, because plushy things are all that a wonderful plushie like you ever needs to think about. After that, your ears shrink away and disappear. You'll still be able to hear, but everything will sound very muffled, making you only able to detect the tone of people's voices. The softer and more relaxed and happy someone's voice is, the more relaxed and happy you will feel when you hear it. Additionally, even if you don't consciously realize what is being said, if your subconscious hears something that indicates that you need to do something, like someone calling for you or a sound that would indicate an emergency, you will instantly turn back into a human and know what had been said or heard. Finally, the effects of this hypnosis file will become inactive if they are a risk to your physical body or your well-being, if they are a risk to your social or professional life, if there is an emergency that they would prevent you from dealing with to the best of your abilities, or if they are a risk to your mental health. Also, any effect of this hypnosis file that was an issue will become active again once it no longer will be one. Additionally, you will never find this hypnosis file or the effects of it to be even slightly addicting. Now that your transformation is complete, you have two options. You can either wake up now having returned to normal, or you can enjoy being cuddled by me for the next hour, returning to normal once that hour is up. The choice is yours, my wonderfully soft friend.